Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. My name's Roz and I will be your hostess throughout this journey. So this channel is about becoming more of who we want to be, who we are meant to be, through building our self-confidence. We'll be building our self-esteem, conquering our fears, continuing learning, striving toward our own successes, and propelling other women forward. All that and more. If any of that grabs your interests, don't forget to subscribe down below. So let's get started. This video, we're going to be changing our realities based on the last video. Now, the last video, we made our master list, as you can see. So we have our wants, our needs, and our to be's on there. So this time, we're going to break it down even more so we can mesh it into our little worlds. So we're breaking it down into tangibles and intangibles. Now the tangibles we'll start with because those are more easily graspable. You can do those. You can see a difference. They are things that you can touch and do. So we're going to break those down, as you see, to everydays for me, weekly, monthly, and yearly. For me, that was the most simplest way. But please break them down any way you can that is a comfort to you and allows you to meet your goals better. So, sorry, but I have my little lists here. So as you can see in my everydays, I want to do some Spanish, my ASL, exercise. Oh, okay, exercise, yes. So these are different things that I need to do every day. So, boom, every day. Weekly is basically just things that I can't hit every day, but I can still do. These are still goals, and this is still propelling me forward. And that would be me time. I definitely need some Roz time. And one Spanish lesson a week, the same with ASL. Monthly, it's a little different. Monthly are things that you can do either once a month, well, self-explanatory. Same with yearly. Yearly would be basically getaways, more getaways with the husband. So that might be every 4 months scheduled or however. So it's not going to be as often as the others. Self-explanatory. So how do we interweave these all into our day, our life? Okay, I started with my morning routine. Okay, anyone that knows me knows. My morning routine is sacred to me. It's sacred. When I worked 9-to-5 job, I would get up at least an hour and a half to 2 hours early than I really needed to, just to have my morning routine. And all that included was my coffee and newspaper. But it was my alone time. It was my unlax before I start this day time. And it's sacred. I still do that. But interweaving, making my life better by putting my wants and needs and to be's into my life. So something had to give. So morning routine. Now what I do is I go grab my coffee. Instead of going and sitting like a bump on a log in front of, in the living room, I go into the dining room. I grab my Spanish flashcards that I'm using that week, and I'll go through them. I'll drink my coffee and just go through them. Then I'll grab my ASL flashcards. Same thing, second cup of coffee. Now, I figured this way. If I can actually get these right in the morning, considering I am not a morning person at all. If I can get some of these, most of them, I think I'm good. So I do that. That I make that part of my morning routine. After that, it's exercise time. Because my friend comes over. Thank you, Nicole, so much. She comes over and we do our hour of exercise, get it done, and she's out the door. But I wasted no time. And I got four things done at that time. I did my ASL and my Spanish. I did my exercising and 2 bottles of water down. Yeah. Okay. Now, that's just weaving those everyday things in. It shouldn't interrupt your life too much. And don't try to do them all at one time. Just, if you have to, put 1 a week in. Start small. Then do your monthly. Same with your yearly. However it is that you're going to break this all down, just schedule them. Like the Roz time. I went 6 to 8 hours a week of Roz time. I know, a lot, but it's doable. Maybe this week I want 6 straight hours of me time. Next week, maybe I'll take 2 hours here and 4 hours there. It's all in how you want to break it down. So then the tangibles, those are a little bit easier. The intangibles, as you can see, were a little bit different. The intangibles are the little floaty, fluffy things that you really can't touch. Okay, so all I did was a little graph. As you can see, I did it by week at the top, and then down the side are the things that I want to be, how I want to be. Worry less, no waiting, react to things, be more observant, okay? And I have the little columns, and I use my little X's and my little check marks. So it helps me keep track of what I did that week. So did I worry less that week? Yeah, okay. I get a nice check mark, and that lets me know I'm on track. It's a list thing. It's the list thing. I can't help it. Okay, so you just got to start making your changes into a habit. And according from a study from University College London, it takes a behavior 2 months to become a habit, which may seem long, but it really isn't. 2 months. Basically, a habit is just something you do, like biting your nails, whatever. It takes a little over 2 months for it to become automatic. Automatic would be for me to be going, get up, drag my butt out to the kitchen, get my coffee, go in the dining room, sit down and grab my flashcards and just start. That's automatic. Not even thinking about it. Now, it takes 8+ months until that habit is fully formed. So what that means is basically, if you don't do it, you feel really weird. Like if I get up, don't have my coffee, get dressed and run out the door, my day's pretty much a disaster because it's missing. My routine, my morning routine is missing. So that's a habit that's way fully formed. So anyway, just break it down. The reason we break it down is so we don't get overwhelmed, because it's so easy to get overwhelmed with things. We're stressed, we worry, we have so much other things on our plate. We don't want this to overwhelm us too. This is supposed to make us more and help us. So don't get overwhelmed. And then we break them into smaller, achievable goals, because those goals are still going to lead you to the end goals. So my Spanish fluency, I'm breaking it down. I do my flashcards and I do a lesson. So it's helped. It's achievable goals. I get to cross something off every day. And then listen, don't psych yourself out before you start. Don't say, oh my gosh, I can't do this, because that is so not true. You don't know this. Try. Just try it and see how it goes. Remember, 2 months to become a habit. Because you know what? One step forward is still one step forward. And I know we all have people that will look at us and say, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? You know you're never going to be able to do that. Or Debbie Downers. You know what? They don't need to know. Just don't psych yourself out, and don't let anybody else psych you out, because you are so much better, and you can do this. You can really do this. So, again, new path. We're going straight up it. So, don't forget down below. Give me some of your comments. Tell me how you're going to integrate your things into your life, how you can weave. Hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. And until next time, never stop striving forward.